What's up, little niggas? So I want to talk about the NBA. I want to talk about the fact that, why it's become so unwatchable. And, of course, why they have been losing viewership and shit like that. And I'm going to say it like this. I feel like back in the day, scoring 40, 50, 60 points meant a whole lot when you actually had guys that were able to defend you, whether it was behind the arc, mid-range, or by the paint. Nowadays, when somebody scores 40 points, it doesn't mean jack shit. When somebody scores 40, 50 points, people are always getting excited, like, oh my God, like, he scored a 50, just glazing these motherfuckers like it's something that you never seen before. And yeah, every now and then I'll probably get excited when somebody, goes out there and scores maybe like a triple double or some shit, just God numbers, but even that, it's like, whatever. And then on top of that, this one might be a controversial opinion, but I know people like to say that Steph Curry changed the game. And yeah, I agree with that. He definitely did. But he's probably changed the game for the worse. When you got teams out there just, standing just around the perimeter and just, jacking threes and shit. How is that exciting? Especially when nobody is there to defend them. That's not fun to watch. And then on top of that, why the hell do you have big men shooting threes? That's always been my biggest pet peeve. I can't stand to see that shit. Maybe someone else likes it. I don't like seeing big men shooting threes. There's no reason why your big ass should be behind the 3-point line shooting motherfucking threes. You need to be in the paint, attacking the paint, because you are just playing like you're just some big for nothing ass nigga. Like, what is that? Could you imagine going back in the day and just watching Shaq jacking up threes all night like he's Steph Curry or somebody? How would you feel about that? You gonna be like, why is this big motherfucker shooting threes like that? Exactly. Like, he should be dunking, attacking the paint, anything. That's pretty much the whole point of playing the 5 position, right? You got this big ass slender motherfucker, Victor Wembanyama, out there scoring threes and shit. Or now he's injured, but then you got Joel Embiid and all these other motherfuckers just scoring threes. Like, bro, nobody wants to see that shit. And then there's the whole foul baiting shit. Like when somebody, like for example, if somebody's gonna shoot a 3 and then somebody touches them, like just very slightly, the guy that's shooting the 3 just all of a sudden falls back and starts flopping like he's a damn fish out the damn water and shit. Like every time he shoots a 3, he just fucking falls on his ass. I do not like that. I wish they would have. They said that they were gonna address that a long time ago. They never did. They're still doing it. This foul baiting shit. That's got to stop. I hate that shit. Not only is that shit unwatchable, it's also like, it can also get to the point where if they stop doing it, then obviously it's going to make it harder for them to score points, to score as many points as they do. So I'm like, why are we still doing this? Why haven't we addressed that issue? Like I've seen Steph Curry do this shit, Luka Doncic do this shit, James Harden, all them niggas do this shit. I feel like it's so annoying, and it's also it just also disrupts the game. It disrupts the flow of the game. Like I gotta sit here and watch you shoot a fucking free throw all day, and then you got this load management bullshit. Now I get if players get injured. It happens all the time, but if you're healthy, get your ass on the fucking court. LeBron James is probably notorious for doing this shit. So I'm like, if you were healthy, my nigga, get your ass on the fucking court. I also don't care about the All-Star game. I don't care about the NBA playing tournament. I don't care about none of that shit. All that shit is pointless. I don't care about the dunk contest. Fuck all that shit. So when people say that, oh, this guy should have been an All-Star, this guy should have been an All-Star, who fucking cares? The only thing that really matters at the end of the day is the championship. That's all that fucking matters. It's not like people really take the fucking All-Star game serious as it is anyway. Not like they used to, because it's not really as competitive as before. So it's like, what's the point of watching it? And you know the game is trash when you have guys like Charles Barkley, Shaq, saying shit like that this game right now is terrible. And these guys are supposed to be calling this shit, giving, analysis and shit. These guys are the ones that's saying this shit is terrible. Because it is. These players are fucking soft. Because at this point, I would rather just watch 40 minutes of Inside the NBA than I would watch 40 minutes of a game in the NBA, of the actual game itself. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, I can just sit here and just laugh at, these guys inside the NBA all fucking day if I wanted to. Because watching the NBA, I can simply say that these fucking players are soft. Duh. SOF capital T. Soft. Ta. And that's all I gotta say about that.